everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I am here with a much requested book haul revisit. I have not done one since November, so we're going to jump right into it. So this is a book haul from April of 2017, and I believe that this will be going up in April of 2017. So you guys, although I think the book haul was like around the 21st of April, and this will be going up before that for sure, but just about a year that I've had these books, so I wanted to look and see where I'm at with all these. I hauled 15 books in this particular book haul, so we're going to break it down and see how I did. I'm nervous. Let's do this. First up was Girl of Nightmares by Kendare Blake. This is the sequel to Anna Dressed in Blood, and I have not read it yet. Anna Dressed in Blood actually went out as a traveling book, and it came back to me. I have not read Anna Dressed in Blood yet, or the follow-up, Girl of Nightmares. I want to. I really like Kendare Blake's writing. I'm hoping to really enjoy this series, but a part of me is really pushing to wait until October, so I'm not sure if I'm going to read this before then. That's my bad. But first book, not great, haven't read it. Second book is 1984 by George Orwell. I got this at Half Price Books. I actually got both of these at a Half Price Books, like a used bookstore. I haven't read it yet. I was trying to do a classic a month last year, and that didn't happen. So, I don't know. I still want to read it, I just have no idea when that's going to happen. So, not yet. I also had Saga Volume 7, and the way that I have my bookshelf set up, Saga and my, like, comic books my graphic novels are buried in the back underneath a big stack of things. So it was impossible for me to pull out. It would have been impossible for me to put back. So I'm just going to put up the cover for Saga Volume 7. I read it, I cried, I loved it, it's amazing, 5 stars, I love Saga, it's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. Then I had Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I bought Saga Volume 7 and Strange the Dreamer full price from Barnes & Noble, and I have not read this yet. This is one of the things that I want to read this year. It's actively on my side bookshelf, which is like my immediate TBR bookshelf. I don't know when I'm going to. I did start the audiobook of this, and then I realized I really wanted to read and annotate it because it's just Laini Taylor's writing, and I loved it so much. So I want to say that I definitely got, you know, a solid chunk of the way through this. I want to say I probably got to like 177, 178, you know, like around that time frame in this book in audiobook, but I want to go back and reread it from the start in the physical copy and annotate it. So no, I haven't read that. Then I had Illuminae by Jake Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I had already read it by the time I bought the book. I actually got 2 copies. I gifted one to my sister, I gifted one to my cousin, so I don't actually own it anymore, but I had read it before I hauled it, so I'm counting it as read. Then I had Unleashed by Christopher Reese. This is a hot, wrenching, and wise, fantastic book. Holly Black really liked it, apparently. This is a paranormal romance about werewolves, I believe. Weres in general, but I think werewolves. I might actually put this into a TBR for the rest of March. I'm filming this in March. I might actually read this in March and just move it out because I think it's going to be a really quick read. It's like it's about 325 pages, but I'm in this kind of a mood, like a witchy paranormal mood, so maybe I'll give this one a read sooner than later. Who knows? I feel like at this point I should do a haul revisit to see like a year after I revisited something if I've still not read it, because that would be insane to me. Alright. Then I had the Foxhole Court series by Nora Sakavic, or the All for the Game series, which is Foxhole Court, The Raven King, and All the Kingsmen, or the Kingsmen. I've read all 3 of those books. I hated them. I have a full review for it. I will link it up above. They were not for me, and I know that causes a lot of controversy here on BookTube, but I flippin' hated them, and I've unhauled them. So 3 of them read and unhauled. Then I had The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West, and I read it and unhauled it. I think I probably gave it 3 stars. It was meh, and I'm never going to read it again, so I unhauled it. Then I had Invincible Summer by Hannah Moskowitz. I don't have that with me right now because it is out for a traveling book. I read it. I loved it. I annotated it. I cried over it. And then I sent it out for a traveling book. And I'm really hoping that the people reading it are enjoying it. And then I had the Au Pair series. And that was by Melissa De La Cruz. And I've unhauled that. That was 4 books. I read the first 2. And then I DNF'd after that. So I did not read 3 and 4. So I read half and did not read the others, and then I unhauled all 4 of them. So, of the 15 books, I read 9, and I have not read 6, and I unhauled 7, and 1 is out for a traveling book. Not bad. I read 9, unhauled 6. Part of it was, you know, like the 2 of the books that I read were part of a 4-book series, and then I DNF'd. So I'm proud of that. I'm not unhappy with that unread book because I'm glad that I did not invest myself further in a series I wasn't enjoying. All in all, not horrible. However, the books that I haven't read out of this are shameful. Like, this needed to be read. And I paid full price for it because I wanted it on release date, and then I still haven't read it, which is ridiculous. This is definitely going to wait until October, but it will show up on October TBR if it doesn't call me out on it. And Unleashed, I might actually try to finish in March. I'm going to try to finish that, like, soon. 1984, who knows, guys. I bought a classic. That was my own downfall. I don't know what I was thinking. So all in all, not a horrible revisit. I'm not awfully ashamed of this one. I'm also really excited by the number that I unhauled. I'm glad that I'm not keeping things that I don't love. So that makes me happy as well. And I'm glad that one of them ended up being a favorite that I sent out for a traveling book, which is also really, really cool. So yay for that. That's been this particular haul revisit. Thank you for reminding me that I hadn't done one in a really long time. The way that I actually spaced it out so that I waited until now, I actually caught up with when they were publishing so that they're actually going live the same month I hauled them a year ago. I had really gotten ahead of myself and I was doing it after like 6 months or something. So that's why I waited from November until March, was to really wait and let myself catch up to where my hauls were. So I'm going to probably try to do that from here on out. The next haul, I'll check and see when that was and try to put the revisit up in that month as well this year. That's it for this video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Give me a big old thumbs up, click subscribe, click that notification bell so that you know when I put up new videos, and I will see all of you in my next one. Bye, guys.